Which of the following correctly expresses the function rule? We want to take the cube root of a number, then we want to add 4, and then finally we want to multiply by 2. 4 answer choices, 1 is the correct answer. Let's see what we got. Now, we want to just express in function notation, right? So function notation, the number one letter that you'll see with function notation is the letter F, F for function. And notation is that with your functions, you always boss around the variable, or you tell what the variable, what it should do. And usually how that's written is in these parentheses. So you could think of it as the variable is trapped inside of the function. Now I put X here, you do not have to, right? But usually majority of math, we're always solving for X. Where's X? Found it. So f of X is usually the function notation that you will see, but you can see multiple different functions as well. We do have the F here, but we have a function or a rule P, S, and K that's bossing around T variable, Z, and V. On the other side, it just tells us what that variable is doing. We just have to match it to what it says here. So let's get into it. We want to take the cube root of a number, right? And the idea here is that it's any number. Could be 1, could be 2, could be 3, could be 4, could be whatever, right? So how do we represent multiple numbers? The variable. The variable is the number. So what we're doing basically is we are cube rooting the variable. Okay, so let's just write that down. Cube root, maybe I'll just put that at the bottom here, but if you don't know the notation for a cube root, you will have your variable, so maybe we'll say X, and then you draw a root, which is this little thing here. And then because it's cube, cube is for a 3, you put a 3 on the outside. So that's exactly what we're doing. We're going to say that our variable is this, X. So we're going to have our X value, and we're going to cube it. So I need to at least see a cube with an X under it. So what we can do is we can just run through our answer choices just to see if we can get rid of any answer choices. In this case, it has the cube root of X. So that's good. Here is the cube root of T. So cube root the variable. Here we also have a cube root of Z, the variable. So we'll keep that one in there. And then we have the cube root of V, the variable. So for right now, I can't really get rid of any answer choices. So we move on. Then, so after you do that, then you will add 4. So I take this and I add, literally, plus 4. Now notice how the cube root is not extending to the 4. The idea here is that you only do the cube root to the variable, and then once you find that answer, then you add 4. Now we can go back and see if any of it matches this. Well, here's the cube root of X plus 4. So we'll leave that in there. Here's the cube root of the variable T, but it's plus 8. Nah, that's not it. Goodbye. Here is the cube root of Z, but the plus 4 is inside the root as well. We didn't want to add the 4 first and then cube root it. That's what this is. Adding came first. That's not what we wanted. We wanted to cube and then add. So, goodbye. Here we have our cube root of V plus 4. So they're kind of in the same thing, so we'll keep that. Whoop. Now we have down to 50-50. Let's just keep going. Now, finally, we want to multiply by 2. But now the idea is multiply what? By 2. Yeah, you're right. The whole thing, what we've been working up to, the whole group. And the group that we've been working up to here is the cube root of x plus 4. Now, if I want to group this whole thing, right, I must use a certain type of notation. What's the notation if I want to group this all together? Yeah, you got it. Parentheses. I'm saying that I'm going to group this whole entire thing and multiply the entire group by 2. So, you could times it by 2 in the front or in the back, like here, but usually you just put the number, you stick it in the front like that. And now, if it was us, I would just say that this is f of x and box this answer off. And now we just have to make sure that what we wrote is basically similar. And wow, it's actually exact because they used f of x. So there it is. The 2 is outside the whole entire group. And that's it. So let's box this off. And let's get rid of this one. And that's that. Thanks so much for hanging out, for learning function notation. I hope this helped. And if you want more practice with this or any other math concept, go on and check our website out, glazersguide.com. There will be a link in the description if you want to press that, or there's a link at the end of the video on the screen if you want to click that as well. Tons of practice over there, and with that comes tons of fun. So go on and check that out. You learn step by step with us. We guide you every step of the way. So I'll see you there. All right? Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.
For more practice and for more fun, go to glazersguide.com.
And for more practice and for more fun, come on, go to glazersguide.com.